They were happy children, often with a smile on their faces and a zest for life.
Reginald loved music, he loved cars, and he loved women. He loved fast cars.
Frank too enjoyed life and was an apple of his mother's eye. But tragedy struck both families. In December of 1995, LaWanda was driving to work when she heard about a young man who was murdered.
That morning I had heard things happen in San Pedro, and I remember praying for the family in San Pedro they had found a body, never knowing that the body they had found was my son.
Reginald's killer is still at large.
People don't understand the domino effect. They just look at Reginald, thought it was just him, but they don't understand Reggie had a family. He came from people that truly, truly loved him. He wasn't a dog. He wasn't just someone out there just running by himself.
In 1998, Arlen's son and a female friend were shot to death at their home. Officials say it was a suicide homicide. Not so, says Arlen.
If someone shoots somebody up close, as Jennifer was killed, there would be blood everywhere. My son had no blood on him.
A year later, Arlen was invited to attend an event honoring murdered victims at Rose Hill Cemetery. There she met LaWanda for the very first time.
And I walked over to her. I don't know how, I have no clue why. I grabbed LaWanda by the hand and I told her I wanted her phone number.
They quickly bonded and began sharing stories about their sons.
When we started talking, a name came up. The name of the person that I thought had murdered my son. And LaWanda started jumping up and down and screaming because she said, I believe that's who murdered my son also.
From that point on, they became inseparable.
To me, she is my sister. And to me, we're connected forever. And we'll never give up. We'll never give up.
The pain of losing a child doesn't get easier with time. LaWanda has a message for her son.
I would just tell him I love him so much, and I'm so sorry for all this that happened here. Because I couldn't imagine somebody coming up and taking your life the way they did it. We don't allow animals to be killed like that. Can you imagine somebody killing your son?
LaWanda founded Justice for Murdered Children to fight for tougher crime laws and to provide support to other parents who lost children. She says it's important to recognize violence knows no boundaries.
Everybody seems not to think that it's going to happen to them, that it's the other kid, it's somebody else's problem, not their problem, but fail to realize that each and every one of us are connected to this. We're all involved.
As for Arlen and LaWanda, they say they will continue fighting together for the sake of their sons and other children killed violently.
I look at them as like they're together, like Frank and Reggie are together as far as I'm concerned. And they keep us connected.